औज़ुबिल्लाहिमिनश्शैतानिर्रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. You know, we are solving examples on theorem number 1 and theorem number 2 from the topic circles, and in our previous video we have solved about 6 to 7 examples. Now in this video let us continue the same and see few more examples. The first example is PA and PB are the tangents to the circle with center O. If angle AOB is equal to 110 degrees, find angle APB. So this is the figure. O is the center of the circle, P is an external point, PA and PB are the tangent drawn from external point P. Angle AOB, that is the angle formed at the center of the circle, is 110 degrees, and we are asked to find the measure of angle APB. So you know, OAPB is a quadrilateral, and the sum of the interior angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degrees. Let us apply that property and find the value of or the measure of angle APB. So in a quadrilateral OAPB, angle AOB is 110 degrees. It is given. Okay, angle A is equal to angle B. Angle A is equal to angle B is equal to 90 degrees, because according to theorem number 1, the radius and the tangent to the circle are perpendicular at the point of contact. So therefore the fourth angle APB will be equaling to 360 degrees minus into bracket angle AOB plus angle A plus angle B. So this equals to 360 degrees minus the value of AOB is 110 degrees plus the values of A and B are 90 degrees plus 90 degrees. 360 degrees minus sum total of 110, 90 and 90 will be 290 degrees, and if you subtract 290 from 360 you will be getting 70 degrees. So hence 70 degrees is the measure of angle APB in this particular example. Now coming to the second example of today's video, TP and TQ are tangents to the circle with center O from an external point T. If angle PTQ is equal to 60 degrees, find angle POQ. Again same figure, O is the center, T is the external point, TP and TQ are the two tangents drawn from the point T. Now the angle PTQ, the angle formed between the two tangents at an external point, is 60 degrees, and we are asked to find the measure of angle POQ, that is the angle formed at the center of the circle. Now in the same way, in a quadrilateral OPTQ, angle PTQ is equal to 60 degrees. It is given. Angle P is equal to angle Q is equal to 90 degrees, because of R is perpendicular to T from theorem number 1. Therefore angle POQ is equals to 360 degrees minus angle PTQ plus angle P plus angle Q. This equals to 360 degrees minus the value of PTQ 60 degrees, and the values of P and Q are 90 plus 90. So 360 degrees minus 60 plus 90 plus 90 will give us 240 degrees. If you subtract 240 from 360, you will be getting 120 degrees. So hence the measure of angle POQ in this example is 120 degrees. So coming to one more example, example number 3. In the figure, PA and PB are tangents to the circle with center O. If angle APB is equal to 80 degrees, find angle POA. So this is the figure. O is the center of the circle, P is an external point. Again PA and PB are the two tangents. OP is joined, and angle APB, the angle forming between the two tangents at the external point, is 80 degrees, and we are asked to find the value of or the measure of angle POA. So this angle we have to find. Okay, again in a quadrilateral OAPB, angle APB is 80 degrees. Alright, angle A is equal to angle B is equal to 90 degrees because radius of that circle is perpendicular to the tangent drawn to the circle at the point of contact. Now therefore angle AOB, this full angle, okay, is equal to 360 degrees minus angle P plus angle A plus angle B. 360 degrees minus 80 plus 90 plus 90, 360 degrees minus sum total of 80, 90 and 90 will be 260 degrees. If you subtract 260 from 360, you will be getting 100, and 100 is the measure of angle AOB, this full angle. We are asked to find the measure of angle POA, means this angle, and this angle is exactly half of angle AOB. So therefore angle POA is equals to 1 upon 2 into angle AOB is equal to 1 upon 2 into value of angle AOB is 100 degrees. So 1 upon 2 into 100 is equal to 50 degrees. Hence the measure of angle POA in this example will be 50 degrees. Coming to a very important and a very interesting example. A quadrilateral ABCD is drawn to circumscribe a circle as shown in the figure. Prove that AB plus CD is equals to AD plus BC. So this is the example. Figure is given. O is the center of the circle. ABCD is a quadrilateral which touches the circle at the points P, Q, R and S respectively. Now we have to prove that AB plus CD will be equaling to AD plus BC. So let us write the solution. Solution, we know that the tangents drawn to the circle from an external point are equal in lengths. This is theorem number 2. So hence AP, if you consider the figure, AP and AS, these two are the tangents drawn to this circle from an external point A. Therefore AP and AS must be equal in lengths according to theorem number 2. So AP is equal to AS, call this as equation number 1. So in the same way BP must be equal to BQ, okay, CQ must be equal to CR because CQ and CR are the tangent from external point C, and in the same way DR must be equal to DS because D is the external point and DR and DS are the tangent drawn to this circle from external point D. So in this way AP is equal to AS, call this equation 1, BP is equal to BQ, call this equation 2, CQ is equal to CR, call this equation 3, and DR is equal to DS, call this as equation number 4. Now let us take the left hand side of the statement which is given to prove, that is AB plus CD. So LHS is equal to AB plus CD. If you again look at the figure, AB is nothing but AP plus PB. Am I right? To replace AB by AP plus BP, keep it in bracket, then plus as it is. Again if you CD, if you look at CD, CD is here. CD is nothing but the sum total of CR and RD or CR and DR. So in place of CD, let us write CR plus DR. Now remove brackets, AP plus BP plus CR plus DR. Now in the next step, let us arrange the terms AS, or before arranging the terms, AP is nothing but AS, okay. So let us replace AP by AS. In place of AP write AS, plus in place of BP write BQ, okay, plus in place of CR write CQ, and in the same way in place of DR replace it by DS. So we have replaced the AP, BP, CR and DR by AS, BQ, CQ and DS respectively according to the equations 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now arrange the terms. AS, write AS, along with AS bring DS. So AS plus DS is equal to BQ plus CQ. Keep AS plus DS in bracket, plus again make use of a bracket for BQ plus CQ also. Now AS plus DS, if you again look at the figure, AS plus DS is nothing but AD. Am I right? To replace AS plus DS by AD plus BQ plus CQ. Similarly, BQ plus CQ is nothing but the length of BC. To replace BQ plus CQ by BC. So AD plus BC is nothing but the RHS of the statement which is given to prove, that is AD plus BC is equal to right hand side or RHS. Hence AB plus CD is equaling to AD plus BC in this example. So coming to one more interesting example, two tangents TP and TQ are drawn to a circle with center O from an external point T. Prove that angle PTQ is equals to twice of angle OPQ. This is what we have to prove in this example. Figure: O is the center of the circle, T is the external point, TP and TQ are the two tangents drawn from external point, O to P is joined and at the same time P to Q is also joined. Let us solve this example. Now let us consider the measure of angle PTQ as x degrees. Okay, let angle PTQ is equal to x degrees. Now from theorem number 2, we know that the tangent drawn to the circle from external point are equal. Therefore, TP is equal to TQ. Since TP is equal to TQ, because tangents from external point are equal. If these two sides are equal in triangle TPQ, then triangle TPQ must be an isosceles triangle, because you know in any triangle, if any of the two sides are equal, then the triangle must be an isosceles triangle. If the sides are equal, then their opposite angles are also equal. This also you know. Now therefore triangle TPQ is an isosceles triangle. Therefore angle TPQ, this angle must be equal to angle TQP, this angle. These two angles are also equal because these two sides are equal. So angle TPQ is equal to angle TQP is equal to 180 degrees minus x degrees, okay, divided by 2. 180 upon 2 is nothing but 90 minus x degrees upon 2 is nothing but 1 upon 2 x degrees or half x degrees. Okay, so 90 minus half x degrees is the measure of angle P and angle Q. Okay, because both are equal, because these sides are equal. Okay, also we know that angle TPO, this full angle is 90 degrees because of theorem number 1. Radius and tangents are perpendicular to one another. Triangle TPO is equal to 90 degrees because radius is perpendicular to tangent. Now angle OPQ, this angle. So this angle is nothing but angle TPO minus angle TPQ. If you subtract angle TPQ, this angle, from TPO, this full angle, then you will be getting the measure of angle OPQ. Okay, so this what I have written here, angle OPQ is nothing but TPO minus angle TPQ. TPO you know 90 degrees minus TPQ is 90 minus half x, keep this into bracket, 90 minus half x. Now remove bracket, 90 minus 90, minus minus will become plus half x degrees. Now plus 90 minus 90 will be cancelling, and the value remained is half into angle PTQ. So 1 upon 2, if you bring this 2 towards left side, you will be getting 2 into angle OPQ is equal to angle PTQ, or bring RHS to LHS and take LHS to RHS, or angle PTQ is nothing but twice of angle OPQ. So angle PTQ is equal to 2 into angle OPQ. This is what given to prove in this example. Angle PTQ is equal to twice of angle OPQ. This is the solution for this very important example to the point of your examination. So dear students, let us solve one more interesting example. In the figure, PQ, PR and BC are the tangents to the circle. BC touches the circle at point X. If the length of PQ is equal to 7 centimeter, find the perimeter of triangle PBC. So this is the example. Figure, O is the center, P is the external point, PR, PQ are the tangent drawn from external point P. One more tangent is drawn, that is BC, which is touching the circle at point X. The length of PQ is 7 centimeter. We are asked to find the perimeter of triangle PBC. So solution, in the figure, PR is equal to PQ is equal to 7 centimeter, because from theorem 2 the tangents drawn to the circle from an external point are equal. Now in the same way, similarly, BX and BQ are the two tangents drawn from external point B. They are also equal in length. In the same way, CX and CR are also equal, because these two are the tangent drawn from external point C. So similarly, BX is equal to BQ and CX is equal to CR, and the reason is tangents drawn from an external point to the circle are equal. Now let us find the perimeter of triangle PBC. You know, perimeter of triangle is nothing but the sum of the lengths of all the three sides. So perimeter of triangle PBC is equal to PC plus CB plus BP. PC plus CB plus BP. Now PC is nothing but PR minus CR. If you subtract CR from PR, you will be getting the length of PC. So let us replace PC by PR minus CR, plus CB is nothing but the sum total of CX and XB. So in place of CB, let us write CX plus XB. CX plus XB. In the same way, plus BP is nothing but PQ minus BQ. Okay, so in place of BP, write PQ minus BQ. Now in the next step, let us remove the brackets. PR minus CR plus CX plus XB plus PQ minus BQ. Now minus CR and plus CX will be cancelling. Why they are cancelling? Because CX and CR are equal in length, and one has got minus sign, one has got plus sign, so obviously they will be cancelling. In the same way, XB and BQ will also be cancelling, because XB is plus and BQ is minus. So XB or BX is equal to BQ. A tangent drawn from external point are equal, therefore they are also cancelling. Now what remains here is PR plus PQ, and you know the length of PR and PQ is 7 centimeter. So 7 plus 7 is equal to 14. Hence perimeter of this triangle PCB is 14 centimeter. So this is also one of the very interesting examples. So in the next video, let us solve few more examples. Till then, goodbye.